Yo, here's a thought from my mind's eye, visualized and sparked into life by lightning from the clouds of a dark sky. Tight's my lifestyle, a tight style. Try to slide a tight one on a nice smile. I ain't a nice guy, I punch your lights out. If you got shit to say it right now. It's been 2 years, we stayed out of sight now. Last time you got us wrong, get it right now. Yeah, who's that? Pumping them beats in the Tahoe. Must be them kids from the East Of Oslo. Maybe them three that always seem so hostile. Colossal, sit back and spit the gospel. You wanna make names? I pay no attention. And that some people look up to me is beyond my comprehension. But sometimes on the subway, I hear my name mentioned. Mine and big ones in the same sentence.
Yeah, who's that pumping those beats in the Tahoe?
Who's those kids from the East Of Oslo?
Who could it be but those three apostles?
Colossal,
sit back
and spit the gospel.
Who's that pumping those beats in the Tahoe?
Who's those kids from the East Of Oslo?
Who could it be but those three apostles?
Colossal,
sit back
and spit the gospel.
What we made is a little bit different. Never really made a difference. Watch things from a distance. Observe and listen. Secure my position. I've been dissed cause when I get pissed I talk with my fist, talk with my click. And we can all agree to that in this you need the rest of your peeps to complete you. Beats to listen to, lyrics to read through. Kids be like, T-Rock, your name precedes you. It's like I haven't got ears or haven't got eyes I can see through. I'm sorry I don't smile every time I meet you. I'm sorry I'm not always friendly and peaceful. I'm sorry I get drunk and beat up your people. I've seen you craving for fame by taking my name in vain. Confronted with the situation and won't take the blame. The day I came by, you decided to lie. Established a tense situation between you and I ain't changed, the whole system is rearranged. I jumped off the ship before it went down in flames. Now I only stick with the people I know. In a crummy studio on the east side of Oslo. Who's that pumping those beats in the Tahoe?
Who's those kids from the East Of Oslo?
Who could it be but those three apostles?
Colossal,
sit back
and spit the gospel.
Who's that pumping those beats in the Tahoe?
Who's those kids from the East Of Oslo?
Who could it be but those three apostles?
Colossal,
sit back
and spit the gospel. Warlocks castle on the northern shore. A messenger is standing at the door. He said, I seek the three that can win my war against forces of strength you never seen before. I looked at tech, he said,
I'm in, of course.
Cause it's been ages since we've been on tour. Mount your horses, light your torches, cast off the swing swords for valiant courses. I call upon my Norse gods to enforce this. May Thor's hammer fall upon your forces. We leave the fortress in the dead of the night, armed to our teeth and ready to fight.
We reach the battlegrounds, release the battle hounds. Knights get swept off the saddle and battered to the ground. Earth mounds will cover your remains and leave tombstones engraved with no names. On these planes we will display our full power. Open the gates of hell and let horny shower. Eyewitnesses are scared shitless by the way we rock it. They get the eyeballs pop the fuck out the socket. We scream as we plunge towards our own losses. Corpses shall be left where the battle was fought. They shall disintegrate, a new life will be born. Heroes shall be mourned and fear savages shall prosper. Every man shall be measured by the bravery they offer. Chaos and order, mental disorder. Hordes of young men sent to be slaughtered. At night, the moon glands pale on the landscape, and lances scrape the skin off your face. Stand straight. Can you hold the weight of a blade that can seal your faith? When the steel hits your shield, do you kneel and pray? On the field I see the warriors shaped to the gray haze, so I bow my head, pull my sword, walk towards my moment of glory, ready to slay an anything that stands before me. When the sun sets, I will prevail, and the path of destruction shall be left in my trail. Light up the arrows, archers, take your aim. Raise the sharp blades, march into battle. Stay sharp the brain or the heart, they shout my name. Then it's dark, light up the arrows, archers, take your aim. Raise the sharp blades, march into battle. Stay sharp the brain or the heart, they shout my name. Then it's dark, light up the arrows.
Blood, sweat, sword, fear, knife, axe, bow, spear, stab, slice, guts, tears, mangle, maim, break, tear.
Position for a head-on collision, commit to death, kiss and raise a sharp incision. The sun has risen, stunned by the thunder, plunder, demolition, run down and taken under, beaten to submission. Faith lurks, unmarked graves in dirt. The taste of victory, the blaze of hurt, placed on earth in a burst that shook the universe. Days passes and hours passes in seconds. I sink into flesh with my weapons. Opening chests, broke my sword, now I'm choking the rest. Poking people with poisonous daggers. Wounded survivors are staggering away and I stab them. We take no prisoners, no matter what the matter. Turn my back to the fields where the carcasses are scattered.
Twisted bodies left torn in two, blood mixed with drips of morning dew. Scalp heads, bald and blue, terror ripped in the earth for them to fall into. The whole appalling view is swallowed. The meek, the brave, leaders and those who followed. I leave the earth hollow into the core, where the heat don't twitch, whether you're rich or poor. Then I lift the floor with a single sound, and only memories can tell of the bloodshed on these grounds.
Now the rap became a game, we came back again. Today ain't the same, things will never be the same again. Free it from the crap, rap will never be the same again. Rap is just a game, now the rap is just a game. Put a meme to this game would be like blowing it out of the frame. We don't play, always in front, showing the way. Sowing seeds that you reap in the autumn days. The last fresh meat in a scene that decays. Y'all weak, y'all sound the same. Try to play New York or something else that you ain't. You couldn't sell your records, now you're claiming underground. Kids are playing jiggy without a dime to throw around. You're moving to the city from some shitty small town. Cause saying all swore you be world renowned. The world turns, you're still a little germ. Didn't learn the first time, the second and third. Damn right I know the type. It's rich boy turns bitch boy. Pops a E and get a taste for sperm. If it was up to me, I would've changed it all. But it's not, so I lay back and take the fall. Now the rap became a game, we came back again. Today ain't the same, things will never be the same again. Free it from the crap, rap will never be the same again. Rap is just a game, now the rap is just a game. Now the rap became a game, we came back again. Today ain't the same, things will never be the same again. Free it from the crap, rap will never be the same again. Rap is just a game, now the rap became a game.
My shrink told me he could fix my brain, but in the world today, I think I'll stay insane. I've been misplaced like sun rays and rain. I've been flamed and had my name in vain. There's a thin line between pleasure and pain. You seek the treasure, you need to take the pressure. I take aim with extreme measures, with flow so clean and delicious. I ain't political, I ain't religious, I don't need the fame, I need the 6-digit figures. 16 carats on my index fingers, I'm sick. A pour from the 16th floor. Call me brick and crack your head open so the walls get wet. And while I'm falling, I kinda all regret, because the dice is thrown.
Now the rap became a game, we came back again.
Today ain't the same,
Things will never be the same again.
free it from the
Rap
crap.
will never be the same again.
Rap is just a
Now
game.
the rap is just a game.
Now the rap became a game.
We came back again.
Today ain't the same,
Things will never be the same again.
free it from the
Rap
crap.
will never be the same again.
Rap is just a
Now the
game.
rap is just a game.
I'm thinking, I guess it's just a link in a chain, and time will tell if things will change. I've changed my ways now, I stay in the shades and show up every now and then to play your games. Today ain't the same, but I'm a part of it.
It's been this for 12 years, from my heart to my arteries. I ain't got the star disease, don't wanna be a star. If you go too far with these, y'all gon' get scarred. If you're a part of this, one day we'll buy out the bar. But like Opaque said, peasants gets the crowbar. We may go far,
We may store where we are, we don't give a fuck about all of y'all.
so it's nice to be back in the scene that's severely weakened. Where whack shit is given out on the daily and every weekend. Are you offended by the way I teach the kids to be down on the weakest? Strongest will survive. These peeps don't even know what peace is. Now the rap became a game, we came back again.
Today ain't the same,
Things will never be the same again.
free it from the crap.
Rap will never be the same again.
Rap is just a
Now the
game.
rap is just a game.
Now the rap became a game.
We came back again.
Today ain't the same,
Things will never be the same again.
free it from the
Rap
crap.
will never be the same again.
Rap is just a
Now
game.
the rap is just a game.
Sometimes you rap nerds claim my lack words. I don't give a fuck if you can freestyle backwards. I smack you in your snap box and that hurts. Pussy, you should wear high clacks and skirts. I'm from where you act and don't ask first. Rappers are actors, a sack of bad apples. Tax folks got their paws on my back like jackals. What is this world, a chicken farm, the way it cackles? If I want your opinion, I'll ask you. I never asked for shit and I don't feel that I have to. If you were hot shit, I would've let it pass through. But since you're such a dick, I'm gonna laugh at you. Don't wanna hang with you, don't wanna hang with your clique, cuz
You are a dick.
I don't care what you say about my music, cuz
You are a dick.
why don't you go die, see if I give a shit, cuz
You are a dick.
you're asking for a reason and I'm giving it. It's cuz
You are a dick. Some say I got a show model, but when it comes to the boost, oops, there goes the whole bottle. I ain't no role model, I'm of the old model, not subtle, straight, don't give a fuck, on full throttle. I gave up on the whole scene. I gave up on you if you don't know what I mean. You got force you never showing to me. Always blowing off steam, always growing when you're talking to me. Always talking about how it's going to be. How you gon' blow off and blow over me. Now you got 2 or 3 demos that you're showing to me. Asking,
can you play my shit with Tommy T?
I won't play it, I won't play your shit, cuz you are a dick. People like you turn my fucking stomach, cuz you are a dick. Why don't you go die, see if I give a shit, cuz you are a dick. You're asking for a reason and I'm giving it, it's cuz you are a dick.
Sometimes fame may block your vision. How come every critic is a flop musician? Sometimes I try hard to make you cop my vision, to make things objective and stop the dissing. Don't make me do something, get me locked in prison. I'm a whole day, the sun is only risen. I know you used to be listening to trance, turned rap net me, now you're pissing in your pants. I know you're busy little ants, want a piece of my glance, drooling on my shoulder where you peeping my plans. Don't make me do something, spend a week in a can. I tell you off the record, and you're leaking it down. Don't wanna hear from you if you's a critic, cuz
you are a dick.
I don't care if you give me a 1 or a 6, cuz
you are a dick.
Why don't you go die, see if I give a shit, cuz
you are a dick.
You're asking for a reason and I'm giving it, it's cuz
you are a dick. Got myself stationed in the basement. The pace of the world calls for my replacement. The way the brain thinks ain't always the way we say things. The way we make things is self-made situations. I'm on the outside looking in. Nah, I ain't even looking. Too busy doing my thing and make some order in the chaos and pay my bills. Kept my head above water, but I'm walking on stilts. So much information is passed by that I automatically put myself on the outside. Everybody wants to outrun and outshine. It ain't about mine. Draw your own outline. It's not that it's a big issue of mine, and I don't dish you a lot. I just can't find the time. I'm on my own. I close the door and walk where no man has ever walked before. Yeah.
Day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you.
From day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you.
Lace the track Whitley, aka Sir Spitley. Rappers is gone, if not soon, then quickly. Prodigal content, rules over nonsense. Longevity gives prominence. Dominant MC degree, leave you trackless and hapless indefinitely. I shine so bright, shine so right. Rhymes unite, I define it right. We on the outside looking in through the glass wall, just trying to act casual. Cats be saying, yo, you heard of them? Turn up the sound system and murder them. And with the mic device, twice as nice, a miracle with crafty lights. Bring the afterlife on my tomb embedded. And outside of that, never regret it. From day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you.
From day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you.
I never could keep a steady job. That's just one of those things I ain't ready for. Future's uncertain, I don't know where I'm headed for. I dread it all. I'm stressed out, banging my head in the wall. Cause the service the leaves turns red in the fall. Things are bound to happen I ain't ready for. I ain't got much to show. I got some gold and such and so. Plus nobody can touch my flow. I'm on the outside looking in. I took my time and went from rookie to king. Try to catch my situation by the looks of things. It's like trying to catch fish without a hook and a string. You'll never know which kitchen I'm cooking in. And things do change, just look at the scene. Sometimes I just see what I want to see. And if you call me an outsider, you're on to me.
From day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you.
From day to day, living isolate. All cats is learning at the price to pay to both rise and stay. Ain't nothing nice today.
Cause these kids won't come out with you to play. These kids won't come out with you.
Yeah.
These kids won't come out with you.
Warlocks,
Won't come out with you.
son of light. Yo, this the track so lovely.
Tomorrows for a single yesterday. If rap's a game, then yes I'll play. Stop thinking, started drinking, yo that's okay. Put the barrel to your own head and blast away. Someday did this in the fascist way. Put them in the real world, they wouldn't last a day. I've been hitting circles for the last decade. Still showing new moves out on jams today. A pack word jazz just like Cassius Clay. I'm a man of action in an asshole's trade out. Sniff paint while painting trains, it's all part of my past, I just have to say. After some fame, karma, are you the same? Age changes a man, it's all part of the game. We all started out, sprung from the same grain, yeah. I'm gonna start back at the bottom again.
They all got something to say about TP, who ruled Norwegian rap for a century. When you was Bishop playing hard, I looked under your cards and you ain't got no fucking aces up your sleeve, you little retard. You got a weak heart, I go boom, then you scream hard. When I'm coming through, you put your head between your knees and shiver. Cover your ears cause you fear what I deliver. All opposition is torn apart and blown to bits. Some Caesar dragged out in the streets and killed and shit. Who built this? VOT, 12 years, VSOP. I know you seek what we achieve definitely. Destined to be children of a dying breed. You and me don't mean the same thing when we speak about real. You can still see my name in ink on rolling steel. Ain't gon' go deep, ain't gon' tell you how I feel. This is the rap game, not Alan McBeal. You walking in my path, trying to stab me in the back. Record deal, this and that, your last round contact. You want a battle, I wanna give you a smack. You swallow your teeth so they'll be coming out your back. Y'all search for mistakes, no time to grind over the stakes. Y'all wind up on my place and I'll down up on your bodies. Y'all come and go. It's 2001 and we're still doing shows.
Now if it's not, you don't wanna listen no more. Warlocks keep it coming with attractive flows. And if we flop this now, yo, we be back for more. See, I ain't the one that's gonna act like whoa. Like bitch, better have my money or I slap the hoe. My shit is actual, as life passing by. You won't get a reply if you ask me why. The way things is, I can laugh or cry. It's all a matter of time, we all have to die. Forget the facts, I'm alive for now. And if we keep bitching, life won't be half as fly. Slam the other day, life flashed before my eye. Guess life on earth won't change after I. While I'm alive, I'ma flash some style with the mad clash called the Nasty Nine.
Shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground.
They're shaking me down, chasing me around. I need to stay awake now, they're making me drown.
Yeah, they're shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground. Wherever you go, they'll find you. They got your body, your soul, and your mind too. They operate in cells all over the world, a swift organization that won't fall for your words. They know your name, location, and your date of birth. They know your occupation and how much money you're worth. They'll put their mark on you. Everybody knows that you're cursed. They'll play small on you. They'll play your friends at first. The wolf comes in sheep's clothing. The heap's growing shit. You don't know what's going on till you're choking. Poker always knew not to keep the card showing, and the way to deal with debts is to keep them from growing in. These guys should keep it flowing. They'll take care of you if you keep the money rolling in. Things happening, people disappear, but if you pay up the guarantee you stick around here. They even calculate a percent of what you make each year and send their henchmen to collect the fear. They'll call you, threaten you, and get you scared. You're not in hell yet, but they'll get you there.
They're shaking me down, chasing me around. I need to stay awake now, they're making me drown.
They're shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground.
They shaking me down, chasing me around. I need to stay awake now, they're making me drown.
They're shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground.
They got friends in high places, men to work papers, businesses and expensive skyscrapers, cops in the pockets, bucks by the buckets, cold eyes like rocks in they sockets. They roam the market, their tone is heartless. Show up on your doorstep and act obnoxious. They bring goons that can search your pockets. They raid your tomb like Lara Croft. They show no pity on the victims they try to rob. Keep growing on you like the fucking economical blob. They give me the fucking vapors, human snakes that showed me what hate is. I paid my weight so much I should be weightless and fly around by their fancy skyscrapers. What you think I'm rich? I'm a fucking waitress. What you think I love this? I fucking hate this. They shaking me down, chasing me around. I need to stay awake now, they're making me drown.
They're shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground.
They're shaking me down, chasing me around. I need to stay awake now, they're making me drown.
They're shaking me down, they run the whole town. They got guns and shit, they're running me into the ground.
As time drapes the landscape in snowflakes, my mind escapes away from this cold place and relocates away in its own place before the winter shows its stone face. It's like the frost just holds the place, but water still flows under the frozen lakes. I spend these months all stowed away and come out when the cold is blown away. These days turn shorter and makes for long nights and makes me cough like bronchite. Flows are all tight, I'm froze but alright. I'll still show up if it's called for dog fights. We can all brawl just to see who falls, and you can all hide and I can see through walls. We can even discourse and leave it to the pros, and I'll steal your clothes and I'll leave you frozen out. So cold, Warlocks takes the whole show. Won't stop cause we told, yo, folks will find out that it's so cold, so cold.
Scorched by summer thoughts in a cold winter. One of the oldest young, one of the youngest old. Will continue to roam through your city like Hannibal. Sounds turns tangible. Drop an album on the annual, detach it without touching you or reading the manual. Bloodstained as snow with a godlike flow. Get pulverized and turn into ice crystals. It's like the storms wet your feet off the ground. The wolf came to blow your house down. Below zero, I'm cold pebble. Don't try to climb up, stay on your own level. You get run down to the asphalt and scraped up with a shovel. With the coffin, the hearse, the flowers and the whole rubble. And you can get a glimpse of that alleged tunnel while we lock horse in the snow and run the show over here in Oslo.
So cold, Warlocks takes the whole show. Won't stop cause we told, yo, folks will find out that it's so cold, so cold. Oh no, Warlocks takes the whole show. Won't stop cause we told, yo, folks will find out that it's so cold, so cold.
Yeah. 2 clicks out from the polar circle. I don't give 2 shits, even the sounds are hurtful when I spit. your skin turn purple, yo. This is it, you found what you searched for. Let my blizzard swallow you and follow through with an avalanche bomb or two. Ravaging the passage that I wander through, we hazardous. We stage disasters, it takes class to master this enhanced craftsmanship. Ass-kick tactics, one blast, there won't be nothing after this.
Long-lasting shit, don't ask for it. It'll blow your mind like a strong acid kick. It's a long winter, I stays tired. I place myself in front of the fire. The hourglass must be frozen, cause the sand runs so slow. I'm so cold, so cold. Warlocks takes the whole show. Won't stop cause we told, yo. Folks will find out that it's so cold, so cold. Oh no, Warlocks takes the whole show. Won't stop cause we told, yo. Folks will find out that it's so cold, it's so cold.
Well, it seems I woke up from a dream and realized the world ain't exactly the way it seems. People is evil, they'll steal from you and deceive you. Tell so many lies when you speak the truth, they don't believe you. Seeing is believing, so I guess I'm a heathen. I guess I'm gonna figure that shit out when I stop breathing. All human beings bleeding. Heroes don't exist, don't believe everything you're reading. We've been evil since the days of Adam and Eve and Eden. So when strangers put the smirk up, I know I'm better off leaving. Sometimes we don't have the slightest idea about the devious schemes behind the scenery, but you can feel it in the air. People there to stare, so they peek out from behind the curtain. Rub a girl's head in the dirt, they call it flirting. I guess mysteriously it's the way the guys are working. Lock your doors and throw away the keys, cause danger's lurking.
It's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spit what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight. Yeah, it's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spit what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight.
Yeah. Well, let's sink into the situation. My brain is frustrated, you names are filled with anticipation. No need to listen if your brain tries to resist my system. Proceed progression, if necessarily with aggression.
Any tool will be used, mics are weapons, it takes a fool to prove. The likes are stepping, it takes a fool to prove. The knife is sharp, learn life's lesson and slice your heart. Kid Karma, always wiser than smart. Got my night vision on, playing dice in the dark. There's a price to pay, you pay a price to play. Take your lies apart and have them sliced away. Ain't nothing nice today, that's why I'm living in the past. I'm fed up with everything, I'm giving in at last. But if you want it, I'll give you 60 seconds of wrath to show you how long 1 minute can last.
It's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spend what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight. It's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spend what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight.
Life's a walk in the park, I walk fast when it's light. Danger stalks in the dark, all sorts of assaults from forks rubs off. I bear no grudges, there are no place in my heart. You play your roles, I won't play my part. I blow my cover the day you depart. You see, it's not intentional, it's just the way of my heart. You can say I'm stupid, you can say I'm smart. Let me explain from the start. I never came to this game to see my name on the chart. No, I'll play it the same way till I'm playing the harp. Painfully aware of your display of remarks. Don't care what you say, don't wanna hear what you think. It's all fair to me as long as you buy me a drink. So squash the beef and stop the chitter chatter, and let's get so pissed that nothing really matters.
It's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spit what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight. It's all talk on the streets tonight. It's like I'm always wrong, someone else is always right. Spit what you like, but lose the mic. We'll all have a party tonight.
We'll all have a party tonight.
Yeah, one big happy family. The whole fucking world. We'll all have a party tonight.
to somebody's funny, but I don't like the funny business.
Yo, I don't care how many birds, they all can flock all y'all want. But my man Hawk, he makes sure he's zoomed off.
To my enemies as the Hawk.
People like us get sharp when you're finished working. People like us you can trust when danger's lurking. People like us works when you sleep. And there's gotta be a you and there's gotta be a me. People like us provide work for police. People like us smile when you put on the heat. People like us got a click called TP. People like us likes to take it easy. People like me don't rush to the streets, cuss when they speak. Crush competition, never defeat. People like us shake hands with the people they meet. We don't speak unless we got a reason to speak. We don't keep the peace just to keep the peace. Don't release peeps from promises, honest to God it sticks between you and me till death do us aparting. People like us are smart and operate swift. People like us are likely to start some shit that'll heat up your place like an arsonist. People like us don't turn with the wind. People like us don't turn the other chin.
This one's for my peeps that takes to the streets and do what they do to make the ends meet. This one's for my friends and the people I trust. This one's for people like us.
Yeah, this one's for kids that take what they need and do things their own way to make the ends meet. This one's for my friends that only do what they must. This one's for people like us.
This one's for those that been left unheard, those I came up with through the underworld, those who had money and left jobs unworked, to those who came up and those who got stuck in the dirt, to those who dress nice and even tuck in their shirts, to those who takes flights, don't give a fuck about Earth, to those I went to school with, broke the rules with, those I never knew but was cool with, to the new kids that chew the blue pills, to the old schoolers that chew the blueprints, to those that had enough and drew the line, to my boondock buddies that sip the moonshine, to all the new times, those that do time, those that live on the run and shoot they nines. I never rushed things, I took my time, and I got eyes in my neck so I can look behind. I spread you all out over hooks and rhymes that I keep on the shelf in this book of mine. I used to live fast, now I'm calm as hell, a bored old man with a story to tell.
Boks 1-9, det er 0-1. Boks 1-9 svarer. Er du ute og kjører? Ja. 0-1, kjører han stående, over. Kjører han stående. 0-1, er du ute og kjører? Ja.
Try to lock us up, but you propped us up. Try to step on the brake, but you popped the clutch. In the years to come, I'm gonna mock you much, because you tried so hard, what you not could touch. I wanna thank you for years of good service. It was perfect, shit, it was so worth it. For a little while there, you had me nervous, but now because of you, soon everyone's heard of us. I wanna thank you for treating everybody like murderers, and being so blind you can't see that it's serving us. Seriously guys, you're funny. You're the look in the comedy and make some serious money, you know. Here's something that slipped my mind when I repent my deeds and admit the crime. I know you hope the charges will stick this time, but with courts like these, I won't sit no time.
Supposed to take things serious. I can't help myself from laughing, you act totally delirious. I know you got hideous plans to seriously damage us. I laugh myself to death at your fucking amateurs. In my days, you chased me a lot. Once I jumped on one leg just to even the odds. Yeah, you couch changed your diet, I guess you didn't like it much when it was dinner time. Then you was eating my dust. Speaking of busts, remember you had me in the back of your bus? You left the door open, you fucking klutz. Now, what am I gonna do? Sit and wait for you while you jerk off like it was porno or pay-per-view? Think I'll stay now? I think it's safer to disappear into thin air. See you later, dude. Maybe next time, latch the truck. You guys, you just crack me up.
People say that I'm in this for the business, What I'm in is a soup kitchen. Every Christmas I'm a nice guy. Help my parents to do the dishes. When I go fishing, I refuse to kill the fishes.
We give steroids to sissies so they can be tough too, and beat up the kids who used to diss them in school. I'm never fool. I pet dogs, I got the balls to beat. I'll pay your dentist if I squash your teeth. If people litter, I'll go sweep the streets and be sweet to peeps for weeks and shit.
Give treats to kids like sweets and shit.
Be nice to Swedes and freaks and shit.
Find an ugly bitch and tell her how sweet she is. Squeeze her tits, she got a hairy tush and it reeks and shit. But I'm such a nice guy, I dive deep in it without peeping it.
I do noble deeds, care about the global heat. Greet the unlucky with a clover leaf. When I wash my clothes, I always fold them neat. I'm so nice, it's over me.
We are so nice.
Yeah, we're so nice, you won't believe it till you see it.
We are so nice.
We're a bunch of fucking saints with these kid.
We are so nice.
Bring the nicest shit you ever heard.
We are so nice.
It's really nice, it's one of the fuckers in the world.
I'm such a nice guy, I volunteer for charity. I help poor people who are lost in disparity. Help blurry heads and they search for clarity. I'm so fucking nice, all the girls wanna marry me. Excuse my vanity, but I'm so nice. I sell white baggies to kids for half price.
So nice.
Didn't even cry when I was born.
A nice guy.
Help my parents to mow the lawn. I know right from wrong, I know strong from weak. Sometimes I help old folks across the street. I'm good, I save the world if I could. And if you're thinking about giving me money, I think you should.
We are so nice.
Yeah, so nice, we even look good on socials.
We are so nice.
Yeah, we're so nice, and everybody loves us.
We are so nice.
Yeah, we're so nice, we give away money and shit.
We are so nice.
Nice guys, we stroke money.
Like Christ, I make people see with my spit, so I spit on blind people, but they don't understand it. I knit tablecloths for my granny and shit.
We all so nice and dandy and shit. This shit is so nice, we'll win a Grammy with it. I'll make dinner for my parents with the candles lit. I pay my friends gambling debts, I'm handling it. I'm one of those guys you can't get angry with.
I protect the wildlife, I haven't heard of flying my entire life.
I bake tasty pastry and give that shit away like I was crazy. I bake buns, I have fun, I help skinny people become a ton.
When I'm inside a house, I walk, I never run, cause that's what my mother told her son.
I help my girl become a nun, I'm a fun guy to be with. I crack jokes that don't hurt nobody's feelings. I practice healing, I give people hope. I never do nothing wrong, I'm at home watching soap.
I vote and attend political discussions. When I'm at my folks' home, I'm dust busting. I pick flowers to people just to catch them blushing. I'm so nice, you'll find me disgusting.
We are so nice.
Yeah, we're so nice, you won't believe it till you see it.
We are so nice.
Bunch of fucking saints with TP.
We are so nice. So nice.
Yeah, we're so nice, everybody loves us.
Yeah, fucking saints.
Back to life, we've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT, better man. Breathe, time, place, settle down. Fathers, bring it back to life. We've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT, better man. Breathe, time, place, settle down. Hey, yo, you thought I was sleeping, I'm wide awake. I'm of the kind that can creep in when you not awake. Slide a shell in, let's play Russian roulette. Although the stakes are high, the chances mine to take. Fuck a 9 to 5, that ain't the way my mind works. I'm with the luxury liquid to kill your thirst. Commercialized at birth, though I'm not the worst. 25 years old, 1/3 to my hearse.
Scarred for life.
Should've had a wife and a kid.
Make you hospitalized.
Make you live life in the bed. But no, I spend minds in ciphers instead. Dreams of rap life, pounds on my head. Social psychotic, karma versus Kevin. If I show love, will God show me heaven? Booze and jewelry, you can't get through to me. You're too late, you can school me, my eulogy. Revive us, bring it back to life. We've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT veteran. Breathe, time, place, settle down. Revive us, bring it back to life. We've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT veteran. Breathe, time, place, settle down.
The small talk is over, the weather is colder. The future's shorter than ever, kid, so you don't wanna go there. I got my own conclusions, illusions and solutions. Give me wings so I can fly away from these polluted ruins. Spit at you for talking about our attitude. Kick it on your knees and show some motherfucking gratitude. In this longitude and latitude, we made the path you're walking on. Talking on hawks, beats, dodging death traps like Donkey Kong. Still on that combat type of rap. I wanna see mad cash and stacks. Buy a bottle of yak, buy a bottle of Quist, buy a bottle of Jack. Make you paddle zigzag like Tom Sawyer on crack. And if we talk shit, you best not to talk back. If you wanna walk back with your limbs intact, I wanna swim in plat. I want a platinum plaque. I've been given, still giving, living off rap.
Revive us, bring it back to life. We've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT veteran. Breathe, time, place, settle down. Revive us, bring it back to life. We've been living, bring the afterlife. Veterans, HKT